Miller has had a whole lot of issues going on with him. First, this dude is going out talking about he gonna target the KKK, and you know he was gonna get a posse of people or whatever and have them like um go killing the KKK or something like that. Like what? And then hold on. I know we talked about this before, but then there was like another issue where he was like choking some lady or something like that, like in a store or something like that. Like, yeah, here goes the video right here. Looked like he was choking her, put her on the ground. Like I don't understand what's going on. And then recently, he had been arrested in Hawaii at a karaoke bar because apparently he just didn't like what they were singing. So he went up there and started threatening them and was throwing all these like incendiary comments and stuff. And he got arrested for this at that time. And then right after that, while he was like out there in Hawaii, I think like a couple, it was a married couple, they had hosted him. They was like, hey, Ezra Miller's here. Like you can come and, stay with us, right? So he's staying with them, and for whatever reason, he burst into their room and threatened to kill them. So they hit him with a restraining order. I don't know, y'all. Something is wrong with him. And I think it's alcohol related because he's had issues in the past with that. But here's my issue. What is WB going to do about this? Because how do you market this? You have a substance abuse problem, or maybe it's mental illness. I don't know. But what I don't want is a different standard to be placed on Ezra Miller than somebody else that was doing it. Because if we're being honest, if this was like another actor, probably a black actor or minority actor, there'd be problems. There'd be problems. I don't understand why he keeps getting a pass. You choke somebody out. You threatened and lunged at some people at karaoke. You're threatening the KKK, trying to incite violence or whatever. And don't get me wrong, I don't like the KKK at all, and I'm not trying to defend them, but you're trying to go out your way to incite violence. And then you go bursting into a couple's house who invited you and threatened to kill them. And you've been arrested. How are you still employed right now? Like, what is WB doing where they like, no, we have to have Ezra Miller? He doesn't have to be the Flash. If y'all don't get Grant Gustin and just pull him in, that's the only Flash I acknowledge at this point, because this buddy is wilding. What is going on? And now this actually brings a little bit more insight to what Ray Fisher was talking about. Ray Fisher, if y'all recall, aka Cyborg from the Justice League, he told y'all it starts at the top. All these people at the top at WB, they got some issues, according to him. And all I see is like, you got this dude that's out here getting arrested, that's doing nothing. What are y'all interviews going to be like during the media frenzy? You don't think somebody going to ask him that during the press junket? You don't think somebody's going to be like, hey, man, why you wilding, Barry? You don't think somebody going to bring that up? How y'all going to explain this? How you going to promote a movie like that? And you just going, and y'all just turn a blind eye? Now, I'm not saying that WB is responsible for him. I'm not saying that, because he's responsible for himself, and his management team should be like, where are his friends? Where are his people? I think that, especially with the Flash movie being delayed so many times, I think and because, it's supposed to set things up, right? It's supposed to be like, I think, a big reset button for WB in general. I don't I don't think they want to mess with this, but they need to. Y'all need to just recast them at this point. Just recast them. I hate that recasting is such a word that we throwing out there, but this seems like a perfect time to recast. Ain't nobody gonna miss this Flash movie. We'll be okay. If you need to bring in, listen, they've done this before. This is nothing crazy. Remember Kevin Spacey? When Kevin Spacey was acting out, doing all his stuff, they got what was it, Christopher Plummer or whoever to come in and play the role. So like, actors get recast all the time. He is a liability right now. And you can't tell me that if y'all went and got Grant Gustin, that people wouldn't come and see that. I would totally come and see that. And I believe it. I don't care if you even made it up and was like, yeah, Grant Gustin's the same one from Justice League. I don't care. I know how to make believe. I'm already watching the dude running like he walking in water and stuff. I can make believe. We all do it when we go into these theaters anyway. It's not that hard. We'd understand. You dealing with the speed force and all that stuff. This dude is a problem and he needs help. So to me, I'm like, if WB is not going to give him help, if they're not going to give him rehab or, whatever, they got to get rid of him. They got to recast him, because I don't see how he's going to help you make more money in any of this. He's supposed to be your franchise player for this movie. I don't know. Because all this protection, I don't like it. All I'm saying is this silence and this protection around him reeks of privilege. Because I don't think anybody else who's had, assault issues, a restraining order, been arrested, would still be allowed to do. Like, what does he have that is garnering that level of protection? I don't know. Y'all let me know what y'all think about Ezra. I've never really been. He wasn't like a terrible Flash. Y'all already know. I just hated the way he ran. And I don't care. People could talk about like, oh, well, how are you supposed to run the fort? How about you run the way you've always been running in the comics and in the animated series and in like TV show? How about we run like that? How about we run like that? Because I heard some other people talking about like, well, how are you supposed to run through the Speed Force? You run the way that they've always been running. That's how you run. Just like this. That's fine. Just a normal little stride. All this wave is swimming in the. Get out of here, weirdos. So anyway, y'all let me know what y'all think about Ezra Miller, because I think he's tweaking. I don't think it's mental illness. And even if it is mental illness, he needs help. Even if it is, he needs help. If it's substance abuse, he needs help. Whatever it is, his people needs to get him. They need to come. They need to surround. Look, just like Lindsay Lohan, like your people need to come and get you. So like for him, man, that's a problem. But anyway, let me know what y'all think about Ezra Miller, and all this stuff. And what do you think WB should do? Let me know your thoughts. Alejandro, bet Flash is going to get recast T'Challa. I wouldn't be surprised. I think that'd be the best move. I mean, I'm not saying go deep fake him or whatever, but like, it's not going to be the end of the world if they just recast him. It really is not. Like, everyone will understand. Dude is a problem. Just do it. So yeah, I'm with it. Thank you for that. Puma Lee, what you got? No jokes. It sounds like bipolar or short. Heffalump. Maybe. I mean, I'm not a doctor. I don't know. But all I know is that in the reports I hear, it usually involves drinking. So maybe it's a drinking issue. Maybe maybe he has anger management issues. I don't know. But like the fact that he out here threatening everybody all the time, it's like, why are you threatening people all the time? Like, he gonna bark up the wrong tree one day. Somebody gonna listen. He gonna don't get smacked. You know, I'm just saying. Christopher, what you got? Thank you so much. It's like he is turning into another Shia LaBeouf, right. And you saw what happened with Shia LaBeouf, right? Like, he started. They had to calm him down too. Yes, good point. Good point. He is turning into another Shia LaBeouf right now. Nelson, what you got? Ray Fisher versus Ezra Miller, double standard. Yeah, yeah. Because Ray Fisher has just been like, yo, all I wanted was, an apology. He just wanted an apology. He just didn't want, and they couldn't do that. But I'll just say right now, they're not looking any better. You know, they have to address these situations because this is like, do y'all condone this? Y'all okay with this? Because y'all not saying nothing? It's an issue. It's an issue. Let's see. Dorian, what you got? Why are our celebrities and rich, famous people above the law? I don't know, man. Money, fame. But like, it's Ezra Miller. It's not like he's, Tom Cruise. Like, that's why I'm so perplexed about this. I'm like, Ezra Miller is replaceable. You don't need Ezra Miller for anything. Like, I don't know. He's not above the law, in my opinion. Yeah, he shouldn't be above. To me, he's not worth protecting if I'm WB, because Ezra Miller is not going to get you $1 billion movie. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you had The Rock, if you had, Tom Cruise, okay, now I can kind of see you're gonna choose the money over that. But it's Ezra Miller. Like, go get XYZ teen heartthrob person, put him in the role, and it'll be fine. We'll see what happens though. Strange Marvel, evoke Crisis on Infinite Earths and replace Ezra with another Barry Flash. That's simple. That's simple. It's not hard. It's all fiction. It's all fiction. They could totally do that. Totally do that. Thank you so much for watching. This was just a segment of one of my live chats, and if you're interested in joining in on the next one, be sure to subscribe and turn on your notifications for more. I've got more videos and reviews to do for you all, and until next time, I'll see you all later.